Good morning. Okay, so my insight is on why. When you have a lot of stuff going on in your life, you're always asking the universe why. And I don't know about you, but most of the time I don't get an answer why. It just doesn't happen. But I finally got my why, not the one that I was asking why, but I got an answer. And then with that answer came pictures. And the answer was, I have no more excuses. And it only took 56 years for me to get the answer. Not the one I wanted, but I got the answer. And so I would like to share what the vision was with you. Because with the vision came a lot more answers to a lot more whys. The vision was that, I guess, at the age of 6, I set a lot of things in motion for my life. I saw something that changed my life. When I was growing up, my mom took in my nana. Most of you would say that would be my grandmother. It wasn't. It was my great aunt. And she came to live with us. And she took care of us, and then she got really ill, and I had an ill brother, and so something had to give for my mom. So my mom put my nana in one of those homes, where they take care of elderly people. And, as life goes, you go and see her every weekend, and then life happens, and you go, every other weekend, and life happens, and then you go on the holidays. And as that happened, I noticed something in my nana. She started forgetting us, and she couldn't remember. And I was like, wow, that's not cool. And this was my favorite person in the whole world, and life happened, and we kept going less and less. And I kept thinking, well, we need to go more and more because she's forgetting us, And then we got that dreadful phone call, and she passed away. And somewhere then I looked at my mother and I said, I'm never going to let that happen to you, Mom. I'm going to take care of you. You will never wind up in a place like that. So that started my life. So I made that vow to my mom that would, my biological mom, that would never happen. And then somewhere in my 20, 25 years old, I was on the streets, and a woman took me in, my adopted mom. And I remember laying my head on her lap, and she's rubbing my head, and she's taking care of me and pulling me together. And I looked up at her and I said, Mom, anything happens to you, I'm going to be there to take care of you. And that has been my life. So when my biological mother got sick, I was there and I took care of her. And she passed, and I was right. I didn't let her go into a home. She died at home. When my adopted mom got sick, I was there and I took care of her, and she died in my arms. And I noticed that anytime a friend in need has a problem and they need me, I'm right there to take care of them. I have no questions. You need help, I'm there, And I'm always asking why. I don't get anything out of it. Usually they get better and they go about their business, and I'm left behind with a hurting heart, because I'm like, I'm doing all of this, and I keep getting left behind. And I'm always asking why. I'm always losing somebody. And when these flooding pictures came by, I realized this is my journey. Now I know why. And now I have, and I take these tests, and it always says I'm a caretaker, and I'm going like, I don't want to be a caretaker. That's not what I want to do, but that's what I'm supposed to do. And now I get it. I said I don't want anyone to be alone. I don't want my friends to have to go through it alone. I don't want people that I love to do this alone. And so all those times I asked why, I finally got my answer. It took 56 years, but I'm glad that I was there for those that I loved, and I just wanted to share it with you. So thank you.